since 4 days ago. Since 4 days ago. And so we're back, man. We're gonna chat a lot about a lot of things, man. We're gonna chat a lot about a lot of things. So let's get into it. We're just gonna chat about things as we usually talk about. We're not gonna talk about anything crazily profound, but you know what I mean. What's going on, guys? Leave some likes. Leave some likes. Comment, of course. And let's see what you guys have in mind to talk about, man. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Currently, we in Brooklyn. What's going on, dogs? It's the first time you first. This is the first time you've commented first on a live stream in a while. Seriously, at least within the past 2-3 months. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We're in Brooklyn, New York, man. In our neighborhood. We're gonna stream for a little bit. I do want to give myself a haircut because I'm looking a little scruffy. But we'll see how that plays out. Just came from the gym. You know, stuff, regular stuff, man. Nothing changed, really. Nothing really changed. It's just we're about to head back into the thick of it tonight. We got a restaurant week, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that made reservations tonight. So some of the people is going to be running around. As per usual, man. As per usual. You know. But this is just part of the game. We don't complain. We just head into the thick of it. And then you want to listen to my stream while you're working. All right, that's good. I hear I give a lot of motivation, so that's good, man. That's good. You know, listen to some real piece. We won't steer you wrong. Me and him. All right, guys, leave some likes. Leave some likes. We have some people in here. Leave some likes. Leave some likes. Comment, of course, so we can know who you are. And bring up some questions, man. Bring up some questions. You know, we're just enjoying this weather. We are in the 14th of August already. No, man. It's like, what is going on with time? Seriously. Like, time is going by so quickly. In like 2 weeks, what is that, 14 days? We're going to be at the end of August. We're going to be around my birthday. It's going to be the end of August. It's Thursday already, the second week in August. Like, where is this time going, you know? Where is this time going? Underground plumbing. All right. Fair enough. Good. Goods, man. Goods, man. And we still need to plan this trip, by the way, because we still got to go to Georgia. I almost forgot. I really almost forgot. The tickets are like 600 and something round trip for 8 days or something like that. I got to remember how much time I took off from work, because I have to do that, you know, fit that in for the trip. And then we gotta get a car. Then we gotta get the Airbnb. Then we gotta actually have a list of places that we're gonna go to. All that kind of stuff, man. Then we gotta, like, you know, approximate the budgets and whatnot. It's gonna be literally a trip and a half, you know, literally a trip and a half. But it's gonna be all right. I think it's nothing. This is gonna be fun. But I forgot that I'm supposed to be going away. We got to see what's going on, honestly. Tanzania, what's going on, Lord? Is that where you're from, or that's where you would like me to go? So I'm not gonna go to Tanzania anytime soon. We got to get to Georgia, man. Someone violated. I was at work the other day. I was taking a table. It was this Austrian guy and this woman from the Philippines, and she said, the guy said, "Oh, you don't look like you'd be from Georgia." I'm like, "Yep, Georgians don't come in my color." And then she's like, "Yeah, maybe Atlanta, Georgia." I'm like, "That's crazy." Oh my goodness. But that was pretty funny. He said Tanzania to go. Yeah, that's on the list for sure. We would love to go to Tanzania. We'd love to go to Ethiopia, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, of course, Senegal, Morocco. We have a lot of places to go that we would like to go, for sure. It's just, we're not heading to Africa yet. We gotta finish up the Eastern Europe thing. So once we do that, we got a couple people in here. Leave some likes on the live stream. Comment, please. Comment. No. What's a good state to move to for a person of color immigrating to the United States? Any state, because as long as wherever you're coming from, it's gonna be better in the United States financially. No one really cares about like. Don't emphasize so much about your color. It really doesn't matter. People are going to dislike you wherever you go because of your color. It's whatever at this point. Seriously, who cares? Someone said, I think you should come to New York. New York, you have the one of the greatest money making potentials, and San Francisco too. What's up? What happens after death? I think that you are. There's an accumulation of the deeds that you've done that's presented to you in some form of ledger, and then and then depending on how bad the negative things that you've done, if it outweighs the good, I guess something happens. Hopefully, nothing too drastic. Do you want me to sub? Sure, if you want to sub, that's great. Someone said cap. Lord, what do you mean cap? You mean what I said about being a dark skinned person? And I really don't think, guys, I'm telling you, this dark skin, there are, well, remember, the Eastern Europeans don't even like each other, really. Imagine being a Serbian and you're going to like Croatia or you're going to like Bosnia. That's like, imagine like people are just not going to like that Serbian because they have a lot of history. I think that the whole dark skin experience here is it matters, but it's overblown. I'm telling you, this victim mentality is not going to get us anywhere. I promise you. We're in 2025. I have my own apartment in New York City, by the way. We on the male version of Carrie Bradshaw type stuff because I write too, by the way. It doesn't matter what color you are. It really doesn't. Sometimes you get discriminated against. Sometimes you won't. It's what. Even if you are a white person, imagine going into a primarily dark neighborhood. The girl that I was hanging out with, she's hello, how you doing? The girl I was hanging out with from Albania, she was like, all the pressure that she gets. She went to a Chris Brown concert the other day, and then she was getting a lot of ill looks, and then people were like sort of overlooking her just because she was the only light-skinned person in the crowd. Racism hits everyone, man. Discrimination hits everyone, but don't internalize it and make it part of your experience. It's just what it is. What do you do for a living? I work in a Georgian restaurant. Come to Australia. We don't care about what color you are. I did. I went to Sydney. Went to New South Wales. I was hanging in Dulwich Hill. We went to do the bridge climb. We went to some Canterbury country club. We did the Wallaby Park. We did Bondi Beach, Manly Beach. No, I went Sydney was fire. I wish I had more money back then because I would have went to New Zealand. But what's going on? Night of Passion. How are you? The racist push racism. I'm telling you, racism exists, guys, but it's to the extent where you should fear, like, oh, I'm dark skinned. I'm not gonna go into this space because I might get. Who cares, man? Like, who cares? And if that does happen, then you just silently leave, and then just go on about your business, man. It's just whatever. It's really what it is. Go swimming in the river in the Northern Territory. Are you a criminal? No. No, I'm not. No one cares. Introduce her to Jesus and save your soul. But no one cares about that. So now we got to be equal, Do you have a criminal record? No. Why are you asking me that question? How long have you been working out for, bro? For years. I'm from Sydney, Australia. Noise. Sydney is where it's at. Actually, no, it's not. You didn't hear me say that. Sydney is not where it's at. I would not advise anyone to travel to Australia compared to the other countries that you can go to. Australia has like some nice, beautiful places, but there's some very, very like other nice spots. It is. Someone said, I asked you about your criminal record because you're black. Nice. Summer, good morning. What's up, Nikki? What's going on? How are you? And we got our guy Christopher, mi hermano, mi mano. What's going on, man? ¿Cómo está você, mi hermano? He said, I say all humans are the same. To be honest, I mean, obviously, types that differ from one another. I'm from the United States. There are phenotypes that differ from one another. But for the most part, culture is what separates. I don't know why we're even having this conversation. I'm telling you, man. My point is that racism affects everybody. That's really what it is. That's because you're dark skin doesn't mean that you'll probably suffer more. I don't know. I really don't know because I'm not going around in spaces thinking that I'm experiencing racism whenever I have a negative experience. You went to the wrong parts of Australia. How dare you run my country down? Because Australia is not it. Australia is not it, man. I'm telling you, Australia is not it. I didn't really enjoy it. I had fun, but I had more fun in South America. I had more fun in. I'm from India. Yeah, yeah. I couldn't guess from your flag, your profile picture. I'm from Kenya. What's going on? G500, G500, G500. Good man, saying the truth. I tend to espouse a lot of truth on this channel. You know. In the Netherlands, we still have slavery. Oh my goodness. Central and South America is where it's at for real. I'm telling you. Yo, Mexico, Mexico, de verdad. Nicaragua, Honduras, las Caribes, las Islas del Caribe. This looks like Georgian. That is the Georgian language, is it? Is it not? It looks like it. Which Latin country did you like the most? I like Mexico. I think Mexico was I'm not gonna lie. Mexico was cool because there are more. It's the education for me, man. It's the education. There's not a lot of educated people in Latin America, like South America. And it's like, in Mexico, it was nice having conversations. It was nice. It was great. I enjoyed my time in Mexico. I guess in America, they don't have toothbrush. No, it's just the lighting, man. I brush my teeth twice a day. And I do my semi-annual checkups. So it's not that. Oh, it's India. Okay. How old are you? And are you married? I'm not married, and I'm 33. Kenya, the home of AIDS. It's crazy. Alea, what's going on? Welcome back. Wow, you're so handsome, bro. Blessing from Puerto Rico. Hey, what's going on, Antonio? Antonio, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? Mi amigo. Let's see. Yeah. Nikki, how are you? Christopher, how are you, man? Do you use... Hey, ew, that's disgusting. Come on, man. Why are you asking that question? LOL, hate New York, Sombra. I'm not going to lie. I think New York is all right. It's all right. I'm going to be honest, it's all right. I do think that there's a whole plethora of experiences that you could have here. I think that also, I don't know. It's just it's different. New York is like that space of open possibility. You know? You said you have a new girl around. Oh, how's she? You have beautiful teeth, hard to get straight, cost a ton. And I did the whole braces thing when I was in 8th grade. I just, the lighting is bad, guys. The lighting is bad. Seriously, I have white teeth. Man, come on. I guess you have to pump iron to deflect the small things you have in other areas. Okay, Troy. Okay, I know I said I spoke bad about Australia. I understand that. But there's no overcompensation going on in my life. I just do it because I feel like it's like, to me, the logic of going to the gym and working out your cardio is almost as natural as, you know, gravity. Seriously, I'm not doing it for any like sort of overcompensation or anything. You got a love and hate for a relationship for it. Yo, that's it for New York. Yep. Mexico is great. I'm telling you, Mexico is huge, man. Mexico is a big country with a lot of culture. I love Mexico. Do you like the Warriors Cats books? I don't know what that is, mate. I don't know what that is. You'll have to explain that because I don't know what it is, mate. Are you Tiger Woods' child? No, I'm not. You have to like sort of logically put that into focus. When did you transition? I'm a male, always have been. Would you rather have a really good person to date long term or have short flings with 10 different partners? Obviously the first one. What? Anyone who picks the second one is just like, I don't know. I mean, listen, you guys are free to do what you want. I just wouldn't do the second one because it causes more chaos than order. So, Adam 2, what's going on? Okay, I apologize. You sound like a cool dude. I retract all my statements. I'm telling you, Australia, the politics in that country, it's just like the United States. It's not the best. Australia is very scenic. You guys have a very good rugby team. I know that. You guys have the AFL league over there. I like that culture. And to be honest, I think you guys could respect Aboriginals a little bit more. I think you guys could respect the Maori tribe of the Pacific Islanders a little bit more. But that's neither here or there. I just think that it's just similar to the United States. He said, not much, I'm chilling. Bilal, I'm cool, man. We're here live streaming. We're just in our neighborhood as per usual. He said, I'm an Aborigine. Okay, I didn't know that. That first one, to be honest, short fling gets old after a while. Man, it's draining. It's seriously draining. So it's not a good deal to crave sexual variety in comparison to Wells setting. You're always gonna crave sexual variety, especially even when you're in a relationship. Especially if you're in a single relationship. It's just that I think that control is what separates us from beasts. What separates us from animals and leads to civilization. That's really what it is. And so we got to control ourselves. I'm telling you, there was never a civilization that was great, that was built off polygamy. Like it's just no. Hey, does anyone know the site for remote job is hard to find here in Europe? Google, my friend. Go all around. There's no cure for that, or else I would have found it. Did you just fart? No, I did actually. I did. You got farted out of the chat. Hold on. Like oh 06. What's going on? Rodrigo Polista. What's going on? What's going on? It's nice. This is nice today, man. What's going on? What's going on, my friend? How are you? Where are you from? If you had the choice to do both, would you do it? No. I would like one woman. Thank you very much. I think it's very fun to have one woman. You get to build. It's like you get to build, you know? Do you think AI will take all of our jobs? Yes, especially being a server, especially being a CEO of a company. Yes, those jobs are gone. No. He said, you didn't know I was Aboriginal because you see my picture and you judge me because white goes to show. I didn't judge you. I didn't think you were Aboriginal because you didn't tell me that information. There's a lot of preemptive, like preconceived notions you're pulling out. Good on you, bro. You're an inspiration. I subbed and liked your video. Thank you. Rome, the Khans, etc., etc. I mean, I agree with you about monogamy, but a lot of empires were centered around polygamy. That didn't last, by the way. So I know Rome was coming up, where they were sleeping with anybody, these guys, but that didn't last. A lot of lack of sexual control, so that's why hookup culture is popular. Yeah, that's pushed a lot. Of Rio de Janeiro, que bueno. Muito bem, muito bem. Good morning. What's going on, Michael? What did you say about slavery? No, I think what did someone say about slavery? I forget what was mentioned about slavery. Oh, the Netherlands still has slavery. That's what they were saying. Just sub to you, bro. Really good takes you got on. Thanks. Yeah, I try my best. What did Nikki say? It's blasted a villa. Is SR not intended for people who are in relationships? Yeah, you could do it. I think that the whole idea is to not look at adult film content because that stuff is really, really unhealthy. That's the whole idea of it. And retaining. You're not supposed to like dwell on sex. When you're not being intimate with your partner, in my opinion, I think that you should concentrate on other things, creative works, getting things done, organizing your life, trying to find efficient ways to do things, all that stuff. Bro, stop saying it's the lighting because you have yellow teeth. It's daytime, brother. I'm telling you. So I thought you retracted everything you said, Mr. Boulevard. What's going on, Sage? My guy is in the building. What is SR? Semen retention. It's like celibacy. Obrigado. No problem. No problem. I hope you're eating your avocados. Yes, sir. What's up? It's me, Alex. Really? I don't know who that is. Tay, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think that our problems spawn in over-sexualization of women, especially with us men. And that sort of has our energy, like, scattered. John, I think it's time to jump ship. Or if you've had that communication with her, I think it's time to jump ship, if nothing changed. Hello, buddy. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling good, Eileen. I'm feeling good. Entertaining trolls, entertaining you guys, enjoying life. Yeah. Oh, Alexander, that's right. We talked about Romania. That's right. Ce mai faci, domnule. I practice semen expulsion. it's funny. You sound like a British person. That's on you. That's on you. If it helps, it helps. I just found that it didn't really help me. So, yeah. What's going on, Crystal? Happy Thursday. Yo, it's actually nuts, guys. We're almost at the end of the second week of August. I've never traveled to the Himalayas. Hi from Liverpool. What's going on, Jennifer? Someone claims they will do nothing forever to achieve enlightenment, but deciding to do nothing requires action. Are they really doing nothing, or is not doing nothing itself an action? To actively maintain that stance of doing nothing, right? Because you have to survive and whatnot, and you're sort of pushing that away in order to remain doing nothing. That is an action in itself, so for sure. I don't think enlightenment is that easy to achieve. I think it also has to do with mental states that have to be invoked depending on our mental proclivities on outside events. Meaning, sometimes you need to meet people and have certain events with that person in order to spark a realization that you wouldn't otherwise have because you weren't at that level yet. So, yeah. What's going on? Gorilla's back. Venny, what's up? Do you like off-roading? I would love to do that. She said the girl's another Brazilian. She's nice, fun, hot and all, but I don't know. Talk to her. Keep talking to her and see what she has to say about things. Thanks for the answer. That's what I think. Hello, kind sir. I hope all is well with you. Thank you, spiritually motivating. Yes. How old was you when you start balding? I don't know. Probably like 5 years ago. Nothing itself is an action, and it's about finding bliss in it. And that's what I'm saying. And there's a lot. There's like levels of understanding that you have to have too, which comes about from having situations with people. Wasn't semen retention studied and pretty much proven to not have any benefits? In fact, the opposite is beneficial. I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of people that say a lot of negative things about semen retention. To be honest, I think that the anecdotes of a lot of men that have been practicing it sincerely, I think that that should count for something. And the one fact that comes about from semen retention that they say is that after a week, your testosterone levels almost double in the body. So I think there's that. There's a truth to that. I don't think there's a compounding effect of testosterone increase, of course not. But I think it definitely helps with a lot, for sure. For sure. And I think a lot of more people should get into it. What are the top 3 spots you recommend? Eastern Europe, for sure. I think that everybody needs to go over there and check it out. I think Asia. I would like to go to Asia. And Latin America. Like South America, for sure. So yeah, I have a friend who's okay because of his short height. Tell him that this is something that you can't change and you need to accept it. I don't think that, and don't identify or don't connect all the bad events that happen in your life because of your height. Like, I think that's dangerous. Who would win in a fight, LeBron or Jesus? Wasn't Jesus Christ? Remember in Revelation when the guy had like fire coming out of his eyes, and like his voice is one of many waters, and his tongue is a double-edged sword. I don't think LeBron is defeating an individual like that, straight up. There's just no way. There's just no way. So I'd like to say Jesus Christ. What kind of question is that? I got some benefits, and the opposite has benefits, but it's more about the in-between. Once a month, twice a month, probably the best of both worlds. It depends on the person, I think. I'm very short, 4'8", but I feel bad for your friend. Come to Liverpool. One day, Jen. I just feel like not fapping helped me get better lift. Yeah, it does. I'm telling you, that's the real truth. But let's see, Sage. I think the key to enlightenment is to one, be hurt by this world, and understanding the goal is to let go of the idea of society being a game, and transcend it into a play. That sounds very good. The thing is, you will get hurt of this by the world. I think that you need to convert that pain into something helpful, as opposed to letting it tinge all of your future experiences or pollute all of your future experiences. Jesus was a carpenter. Dude is going to dunk on LeBron. But like the story, Jesus Christ, he ascended twice. The guy was at Revelation. He was incredibly powerful in the mind of John the Baptist. Like he was so powerful. The guy had flaming eyes. He had no. LeBron is not beating up Jesus Christ. There's no way. The guy is just too powerful. He was way too, no, I will not believe that. He says, no, surely he's the GOAT. LeBron James cannot beat up Jesus Christ. That's not possible. And even before he ascended, he hauled a 300-pound crucifix wearing crown of thorns, by the way. Like, come on, guys, stop. LeBron is not doing that. Good things come in small packages, yeah? It's true. He said LeBron James would come on, man. Like, it's like talking about like Goku, you know? Jesus walks on water, calms storms, and sea raised the dead. LeBron can only dunk. That's what I'm saying. Like, and we're talking about end of Revelation, book of Revelation arc Jesus. Like, that Jesus was wild. Like, he was so powerful. The guy was so powerful. Dead serious. No one's beating him. That's what I'm saying. Like, how is this a debatable topic? Like, no one is beating. Not even. I don't even think Shiva could defeat Jesus Christ post Revelation, because Shiva is powerful though. He has like the Ruda Astra, and the guy has the eviscerating ray of his third eye. He's powerful. Shiva is very powerful too. No, for sure, and he's able to transmute like the most negative of energies. Shiva's wild, but Jesus is wild though. Like, he's very powerful too. Because post-Revelation, I'm telling you, he's just another being. He said you should read Yaakov's Bible. So was Jack and the Beanstalk. What? Jesus, Buddha is powerful. The thing is, okay, if you want to talk, let's talk about all the most powerful guys, right? Because this is an interesting conversation. It's interesting because we never had this on the channel. Buen día, hermano, mis saludos. Un brazo para ti también. ¿Cómo estás? Yo, so there's Jesus post the most powerful versions. There's Jesus post Revelation, Book of Revelation, which is wild. Remember, the guy is just liked. Remember, there was the 4 and 20 elders who tried to get to his level, but they just weren't there. Jesus was just way more powerful. Then there's Shiva. Shiva's wild. He has the Trishula, the Vajra. I think he has the Vajra as well. He has the third eye ray. He has the Ruda Astra, which is the destroying dance. He's wild. And then the Tandava, which is the destroying dance. Sorry. And then the Ruda Astra, which is like that art that destroys everything. So Shiva's wild. And if we're talking about Buddha, Buddha is just a regular guy. The Buddha that we need to be talking about is the one to come, which is Maitreya. Maitreya is some wild one. He's like he's supposed to come when the world is like almost like at its end. He has a lot of special abilities, psychic abilities, but I don't think he's gonna be at a level of like Jesus Christ or Shiva or Vishnu or any of these guys. So, todo bien por aquí por Miami, Florida. Qué bueno, qué bueno. Odin is wild too. Odin is very wild as well. We're talking about like regular Odin. Jesus can dunk, yeah. Yeah, Odin is wild. Gave his eye up to the well, Mimir's well. Got a lot of knowledge. Yeah, he could be powerful. He could be powerful for sure. I don't know though, because Shiva is wild though. I think Shiva could really handle a lot of these Norse gods. And Vishnu. Like these guys could like destroy a lot of these guys. Like remember, these Hindu gods are very powerful beings. Like they have a lot of abilities. Just FYI. He said, according to something I read, everything in existence and even our consciousness as a thing is the manifestation of Shiva in one form or another, since Shiva was the first being who created the universe itself. Yeah, including all the, yeah. What is the first sin committed? Thou shalt not have any other gods before me or something like that. I don't know if that's the first one, I forget. Think to think about it, Jesus is one with God. So basically, read about the description of Jesus Christ in the book of Revelation. This dude is wild. He's so powerful. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know, because Shiva is very powerful too. That's the thing, because he has a lot of abilities. He has a lot of abilities. The Ruda Astra is very powerful too. Like that's just some ultimate attack. And the Tandava. I don't know, man. Shiva is powerful. But Jesus at the book of Revelation is super powerful too. So Kratos technically wasn't a god in Greek mythology. He was a demon personifying strength. He was like an endless from Vertigo Comics. So yeah, I don't know, man. This is an interesting conversation. But I don't know. I don't think Maitreya is powerful, which is like supposed to be the last Buddha. But I don't know if he can handle, I don't even think he can handle like Ganesha. Straight up. Like I don't even think he can handle Ganesha. Agent Smith versus who? Shiva? Come on. He Ruda Astra. Boom, all of them are destroyed. Wasn't that Ragnarok? No, Ragnarok destroys, that was the Norse mythology war. 3 a.m. conversation chat, dead serious. I remember this Japanese anime where they had gods from all the mythologies battling it out. Oh, Ragnarok, that's the name of it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think so. I heard of that. The anime, wasn't it Ragnarok? Yeah, sorry. I just got it. Which is hilarious because in Norse mythology, that's when all the gods battled each other. So that's pretty interesting. What country are you from? I'm from India. What's going on? Mikkel, what's up? Guys, leave some likes. We got a couple people here in the stream. Leave some likes. Namaste. We had an interesting conversation. We're having an interesting conversation. We're trying to say like who's powerful, like Shiva or Jesus Christ or like Buddha. What's going on from Melbourne? Madsa Adsa. That's a funny name. Nah, Shiva's wild though. Shiva has a lot of abilities. The guy, there was I think, what hasn't he done? The Ganges River flows through him. The Asuras and the Devas had a battle. trying to take out, I think, illicit amrita, which is like the holy nectar, honey nectar or something. But they accidentally released the hala hala poison, and Shiva took notice of it because it was about to destroy the entire universe, and he went and consumed the hala hala, but didn't like digest it, so he just keeps it at bay constantly whilst doing his other things. The guy was trying to transcend sexual desire, and he was tempted by it, and then woke up and eviscerated the god that tried to induce him with sexual desire. Like, Shiva's a wild guy. This guy is a very powerful being, for sure. For sure. It's been kind of hard to remain completely spiritually aware with the challenges of the material world. I think that's life in general. I think you will constantly be tempted by the material world. I think that's the whole journey of it. That's the whole adventure of it. And it's nothing really. The more you stay on, I'm telling you, the longer you are in semen retention, the more you're able to perceive what's going on. The idea is to stay as long as you, because okay, I'm giving you guys a little bit of a tip. At least this is what's been helping me. Let me get back to you, Sage. Give me 1 second. I just want to read the rest of the comments here. Can anyone tell how many of these gods have predicted the future? But God gives us the Bible, who tells us a little bit of the past, the present, future. That alone is enough. We're not talking about supremacy of foresight. We're talking about like strength, abilities, right? And two, no one could also know the future. I think that was also said in the Judeo-Christian Bible. So that doesn't really matter either. They're all powerful, serve different purposes. I believe in Orishas, that is Nigerian. And if Jesus Christ and angel and saints and all that has to do with God, yeah. If you were born again, what kind of life would you pick? I would pick the same life because I think that this what's going on is very powerful. I can't wait to see what I'm going to end up. Did I see the fight between Messi and Ronaldo? No, I didn't. So just to touch up on Sage, you need to. Life is a little simple. I think we need to understand our limitations. By the way, and even if you don't understand your limitations, you need to understand habits like semen retention that could help you break out of those limitations, even when you're not able to see them. So the idea is to stay disciplined, and then it raises your perception. The ability of semen retention. And even if you're not consciously perceiving what new things that you're seeing on this level of on the new levels of semen retention, you're subconsciously picking it up, and that stuff is slowly conditioning you to become a better person, become more powerful, or become more aware, or at least become a better version of yourself. So, and I said this very early on in the channel. I said that you need to allow the practices of semen retention to bring experiences in your life to allow you to see what you are missing, and so you could touch up on those things. That's the whole idea. You're conditioning yourself. That's the power of this whole practice. He said also it's a false equivalence, foresight focused book versus short term prophecy oriented poetry, and eras. Strength in this context is not equivalent. No, exactly. Ifa is a practice where most religions are born. Ooh, I didn't know. Favorite animal? I like an octopus. Favorite bird? I don't know. Probably the peregrine falcon. Favorite fish? I don't know. I don't know. What would be my favorite fish? I don't know. I don't know. You look like. Okay, I don't know who that is. There's a lot of different perspectives in different Bibles. Most Bibles are man-made and changes throughout history. Okay, you're spamming Sophia, so I guess you gotta go. Stay calm and be water, my friend. Yep, best advice I've got. Everything is meant to teach you. You have to understand that some experiences come into your life really to teach you, and they're not meant to stay around. And you have to understand that not necessarily embody it, because that means that you're going to every situation with detachment, and I don't think that really helps with encapsulating the message that you're meant to learn. I do think though that you have to give credit to the experiences that are brought into your life, because they're meant to teach you something, for sure. They're meant to have you see something that you otherwise wouldn't see. And that person is just like a vehicle, or like binoculars. Oh, fellow cephalid fan, my bird is the secretary bird. I never even heard of that. What is that? I don't hear smoke detector chirp because I'm outside. Um, that's a stereotype, so you'll have to go. Sorry, my friend. Oh, I didn't even ban you. Okay. It's been hard. Connie here. What's going on, Connie? It's been hard for me to find a person to look up to. I think maybe because you don't need to look up to anyone. I think you have all the answers within yourself. I think you need to just sort of be a bit more firm in what you choose to do with yourself, or in general. I think that's what it's about. Seeing after internet, almost everyone I used to love is seemingly wretched in reality. Because you have to understand too, a lot of people allow themselves to be conditioned by the internet. That's the issue. That's the big issue, which is okay. At least it makes it easier for you to ascertain the good ones from the bad ones. Which is better, weightlifting or calisthenics? I think you got to incorporate both, but calisthenics is really good for you. Nothing is necessarily better. Well, I'm here, my brother. You teach a lot. I appreciate you and your channel. Thank you, Vinny. You're going through a lot of experiences. Let's see. Secretary birds' main prey are snakes, which they basically gutter stomp. It's nuts. Sometimes you got to look up to yourself, and that's what it is. That's what it is. Like, some people have strong levels of awareness, right? That are going to come into your life, and they'll make you sort of question a lot of the tenets of your personality, which is good. And you have to look at it from an objective point of view. Don't automatically respond like, oh, I'm good the way I am. Just sort of entertain what they're saying, and entertain like an adjustment. What if you adjusted those behaviors? What will be, what benefits will come into your life, and what things would you be able to do? And if there are not a lot of benefits, then you shouldn't change your behavior. That's just really what it is. Let's see. What's this comment? What's going on, Reese? Refugee or illegal? Which are you? North America hasn't taken legal immigrants from any country in Africa in a long time. Maybe I was just born here. How about that? How about my parents came here to study, do master's degree programs? How about that? Well, we don't really care about the answer, do we? Love the positive flow of conversation, mate. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking. I had like this situation recently where I don't know. This girl is trying to nitpick at a lot of aspects of my personality. He said, "Sorry, wrong stream." He said, "Good grief, the questions you got to field." Yeah, man, this is just what it is. Yeah, so it was just interesting. What does this guy say? Cadence attitude says refugee, not illegal. Probably here from Sierra Leone or Rwanda because you were born here. Parents fled either famine or genocide. I don't think so. I don't think so. None. I don't think so. I think the comment is this, right? This is the history. Thank you, Matza, for the Australian $5. I'm going to tell you this. My mother was born in the Caribbean and studied extensively, right? My father was born in West Africa, studied extensively. They met here in NYU to study finance. Nigerians love finance. And my mom, I don't know, she just wanted to do business. They met each other and voila, Sombrita Pisa was born. That's really it. You could keep making up stories and ideas, but that's just not it. Some pecuniary for the positives. Thanks, man. Let's see. Wrong. Okay. Did you come across any tribe overseas? Any tribe? No, I don't think so. And who cares? No. He has a preconceived notion about things, which, I mean, if it's got him this far in life, I think it helps. I just don't think you should. I think you shouldn't be blinded by that. Liam says, I'm a black man too. What's up, Liam? Some may call me a black man, but I'm a handsome man with a natural tan. There it is. Oh, you're black. That's what they call it. Thank you for the positivity. Okay, nice. Thank you. I'm glad that I was able to sort of, what's assuage, right? That's how you say that word. Your negative feelings. You seem like a kind, educated, positive person. That's all I care about. I ain't bad. I care deeply about a lot of things. I'm in touch with humanity. He said, "Love you. I love you too, man." I've been thinking about starting a startup, but I need some income stream on the side to support myself and pay the bills. Do you have any suggestions? Get some work. Open up an L. Well, are you? Where are you, Devon? Because you're not in the United States. You said. Because if you're in the United States, you can start an LLC. You can open up a business credit card and get a line of credit that way. I'm pretty hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty hungry. Yeah, I did a lot of realizing recently, man. Did a lot of learning recently. Did a lot of realizing. Anyway, you're from India. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be tough. You have to find some way because the money making potential over there is not very high. I think you're gonna have to find some way to make some money. If you're here feeling yes, feel call a professional, do a chat with a professional. Yes, seriously. What time is it where you are? It's 4:33 in England. Where in England do you live? It's 11:33 here in New York. What's up, Unc? I'm good. Can someone answer the real question? Why black people have big lips? What causes this genetic feature? Why? I don't know. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. We have huge lips. Yeah. Okay. So we're all on the East Coast. Yo, talk about the rumors that Jada Smith is gang connected. Why not? Of course not. Newcastle. We have a solid dude actually in the chat. Eternal. He's from Newcastle. He claims that Newcastle's the best. He said, "Good day, sir. What's the stream about?" We're just talking about random stuff. What was I gonna? I had something that I wanted to say. It's gorgeous where you are. No, it's not bad. Yeah, no, it's hilarious, man. We had this. I think you know what I think. We have this. Newcastle's great for drinking and soccer. Jada Smith ain't worried about really anything. Yeah, I don't think she's worried about that. The accusations, because I'm sure that's the thing. She's probably getting connected. Who knows? Um, yeah, we have this girl. She's trying to say that the way that she talks about my personality, it sounds like I'm the son of Sam. Like I'm just like some horrible individual that's completely inconsiderate, and it's nuts. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. I was thinking about it because I was just listening to all these little criticisms, not realizing that we got to this point. You know what I mean? We got to this point after a long reconstruction of our personality. You know what I mean? I don't think we're a bad guy, man. I don't think we're a bad guy. I think we're all right. Jada's dodgy as her dad, yeah, for sure. Football, what's up, Rach? Are you from Newcastle as well? What's going on, Joel? You have a caustic, sarcastic sense of humor. Is that it? I think what it is, it's like she says, so I was talking to her, right? And she says that she doesn't really listen to what I say because I have all these antics because I like to explain things like this. And I'm like, the truth of the matter is, it's just that I think that like you're just like she might be a little selfish. You know what I mean? I think that she just likes to say her thing, and she doesn't like to really consider what's going on with anyone else. Which it's understandable because a lot of people in the world, yeah, it's a girl in real life. A lot of people in the world, listen, all of this stuff has an energetic basis. That's really what it is. A lot of people just don't have a lot of energy, and energy. Seriously, you guys might think I'm crazy, but this spawns to a lot of things, like giving levels of understanding or giving understanding to people in times of personal stress. That's what it is. That's really what it is. No, don't get me wrong. She's smart. I mean, well, she's wise, insightful. But I think she only sees certain things and judges them based on her subjective experience, and she's like firm in that, which is like, listen, you got to understand that maybe some of the things that you've entertained are not correct. You know what I mean? Like maybe some of the things that you entertain are not correct. It's straight up. Me, I considered a lot of things. I could operate in high stress environments, very calm, like maintaining my like jovial nature, all that stuff. And I think that requires a lot of energy that a lot of people are not understanding of because they just don't have it. Sometimes you got to understand things in multiple, and that's what it is. But she's very adamant about like not trying to understand, but she still reaches out, which is I think it says more about how she feels versus what she thinks, which is what it's always about, right? Anyway, Newcastle is the best place in the UK. Won't get robbed or mugged up here in the north. This is what this guy said. Everyone's trying to say London is a war zone. I swear. Like the last time I was there was in 2022. London was all right. Like it was not unsafe. I went to Brixton late at night. I felt calm as a cucumber, for sure. Any tips on being calm in high stress environments, like you talked about? Just you can't be all like super responsive to everything. What's up, Ezra? What's up, Anna? You can't be responsive to everything. You have to just sort of just keep going. That's really what it is. Just keep going. You have your objective. You just keep going. That's really how I feel. That's really how I feel. Winston, I'm sorry, I didn't even see you, man. What's going on? I've always kept a solid head for the most part. Don't get me wrong. I get emotional with people that I care about, for sure. But yeah, for the most part, I've always kept a solid head with certain things. So you're a Jack Black man, dude. You're unlikely to get mugged. No, that doesn't. It doesn't matter. I think aren't jacked black guys doing the mugging anyway? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just I felt very safe in Brixton for sure. Mate, London, if it's not bolted down, it's gone. Serious. You get robbed in broad day. Oh my, London is not like that. I'm telling you. I used to live there. It's not like that. I remember when South London was worse. Peckham, Deptford, New Elton, I'm telling you, Catford, Hackney. I remember when those places were worse than they are now. And it was all right. Dead serious. London is not some war zone. I don't know why people are pumping this on the internet. I'm telling you, London is okay. London is okay. It's okay. It's one of the most civilized cities in the world. They have a lot of CCTVs, of course, primarily in central London, yeah, by Oxford Circus and them. But still, London is very safe, guys. You're going to be okay in London. Hackney was really bad. You're absolutely right. For sure. Hackney was bad. But I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It's safer in Baghdad than in London. Yeah, okay, keep saying this. That's not true. He's like saying, yo, you're going to hang out in like Greenwich in London, South London, and you're going to get robbed in broad day. Like that never happens. I don't think I ever had a bad situation in London. Never. I'm telling you. And I used to go to London a lot. Used to go to Plumstead. I used to hang out a lot in England. And I never had a bad experience over there, for sure. They're talking like the last time I was there, my friend brought me to Brixton late at night. And then we went to some event, and we left the event even later. And it was all right. Like it was very calm. It's safe in it. Well, how you say it's calm in it. It's calm in it. It's very lax over there in Brixton. And I went to go take the tube. And I was waiting in the tube station. No, man, in London City Center, you get robbed. Okay, Liam, I don't think that's the case. I didn't have any situations over there. I was recording in London with my camera out, yelling in an American accent. I was fine in London. London is okay. Not to say that there's not some places that are unsafe, but for the most part, I had a good time in London. I didn't fear being robbed. He said Baghdad is safer than London. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I think London is just like, you guys are safe in UK. That doesn't, oh my gosh. I don't know. I think London and America are very similar. Well, London and some, like New York is very similar, for sure. How do you get to travel so much? Is it part of your job? I save. I don't spend a lot of money on a lot of things. Seriously, I really don't. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't have any. And drinking is expensive, by the way. I don't hang out a lot. I do, but I save a lot of my money. Remember, some people look like victims. You ain't no small dude. That doesn't matter. I'm telling you. Guys, come on. It's like what someone was saying. I'm not denying these realities exist, right? But it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. Like people are trying to say like Barcelona was unsafe. Like there was when I was coming back from Barcelona to the States, the one of the flight attendants was saying like she got mugged in broad daylight in Barcelona, and I was like, wow, what the heck? I didn't even. And I walked around all around this city with my camera, and I'm like, it looked very very normal. Like I didn't see anything crazy in that city. He said horrible flight from America to the UK. No, it's not. It's like 7 hours. What? It's nothing. What do you have for breakfast today? I'm gonna go eat breakfast soon. How do you make friends when you have to travel to countries? Do you just land there? I just go. I just go hang out. I just go. We go to a spot. A lot of people tend to be very talkative outside of the United States, which is very nice. So it fits my personality. I live in the United States. I live in New York, so it fits my personality. So I enjoy that. Ain't no such thing as completely safe anywhere, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Like these guys in Eastern Europe, they try to like when they found out I came here by myself and I'm driving to other cities in the country by myself. They were like, "Yo, you're a crazy guy," and I'm like, "Why? Is it because it's unsafe?" And it's like, it's just a lot of us wouldn't do that. I was like, "Yeah, you should be right." What's your personality? I don't know. I think I'm a little outgoing, a little very introspective, and I just like to I don't know, have new experiences. That's all. He said, "Nah, bro, I hate flying. I hate flights to Florida. I've been to New York February this year. Very, very expensive in New York. It is. It is. It is. Why would an American want to go to the UK? Check it out. Yeah. What's a good conversation starter that you use? Hey, what's going on? Yo, what do you? Well, I don't know. What's going on? Hey, what's up? I look at the person. Hey, what's up? That's it. What's wrong with the UK, Michelle? What's introspective? Yeah, I just tend to think about my behavior, and I'm self-reflective about maybe I shouldn't have acted this way towards this person, or I shouldn't have thought about saying this to that person. You know, just self-regulating thoughts. I think a lot of us should do that. Someone said, "Screw you." Whoa, I've been feeding my bearded dragon Cheetos. Oh yikes! What's up, Karen? Pinar, what's going on? Uh, Negris, you are. That's okay. Thank you. Keep retaining, brothers. New York is as hot as a steamy turd today. As if you could survive New York, you survive anywhere. Is that a type of anxiety? Me, my anxiety of just saying hi, or being introspective. I mean, I don't think so. I think it's good to just constantly think about your actions. I think that's what it is. You know, I'm not questioning what I've done. I'm just like, you know, I wonder if I took this situation like this. Like I entertain possibilities. I'm pretty good, Karen. I'm about to head back home, get some food. The 5 o'clock is nice, dude. Thank you. Creep at park. Yes, I am. True. I don't know if it's a anxiety. I've learned to be very, very calm in crowds. Like this happened like a decade ago. I don't know. I do a lot of self work. That's what it is. Looking inside is the best way to grow. It really is. It's 9 p.m. What's going on, Rana? Pinar, how are you? What park is that? It's just a park in my neighborhood. All right, Sombra, see you, brother. Peace, Khalil. What's going on, 87? How are you? How's your retention journey? How's life? But yeah, I think it's helped a lot looking inside. Why are you okay? This is weird. He's creating a narrative that's not true. Oh, you're in India. Yeah, we're in the United States. It's Trade Park. I don't know the name of this park. I don't think it's Trade Park. Oh yeah, you were in Norway. That's right. That's good. 87. That's great. This is a very. I don't know, man. I've just been thinking, man. I've just been thinking a lot recently. The 3 months that we had, where we were, we got this place, and then we were just making the transition to living here. It made me think a lot, man. And I think that was a very, very necessary period of evolution, for sure. You know, I learned a lot from that period. I feel like I haven't gone back. I feel like there's an aspect of my personality I can't return to that I used to have before the 3 months. It's very interesting. I'm telling you, pain is a portal. Do you ever plan on having kids? Sure, one day. If it's in the book. If it's not, then we carry on with our lives. There's a lot of things that we got to do. We have to make sure. We got to make sure our life is going straight ahead, straight up. Which it is. I think I just got to just sort of stay on this path, really. How old are you? I'm 33, Winston. All right, let's get some food. That's why is there is day and here is night. Yeah. Anderson. What's going on, Anderson? Maybe it was never your personality in the first place, just something the world imparted. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just yeah, that's probably it. Something I identified with that by being around it for too long, you know? I'm good, Anderson. I'm about to head back to my casa. We're gonna make some food. We're actually gonna just make some steak. That's really what it is. And then we're gonna get ready for work. And we're gonna have a long day for sure, which is nothing, by the way. This is all nothing. It's all fun. So we're gonna head back. I'm gonna warm up some. I made some pasta the other day, so we're gonna warm that up. I also have some Caribbean food that I bought the other day, which I haven't had in like months. So we're gonna eat that too. Would you give us a house tour? Sure. What's your profession? I'm a server. I work as a waiter in a restaurant. He said, "Have a good day. Take it the easy way. Take it easy." Yes. You're always productive. I'm trying, Anderson. I'm trying, man. You gotta stay on top of the ball. We have other things going on, Anderson. I'm trying to do We're gonna take a vacation, but I'm just waiting on things to materialize a little bit, just so I can communicate. I'm gonna go to Georgia. Not Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to the country, Georgia. So we're gonna head there. Yeah. Anderson, you also know I was in Eastern Europe, right? Like earlier this year. Like we went all over. We were very far from you guys. Yeah, no, Anderson. It was well. Yeah, the Georgia trip is gonna be fun. But yeah, I went to like Eastern Europe. Did a lot of traveling over there. He's coming to Atlanta. No, we're not. No, we're not going to Atlanta, Georgia. We're not going over there. There's no point in traveling in the United States. You will never see me do that unless I'm going to Detroit to pick up Horizon. That's the only reason why I'll be over there. He said, "Yeah, I knew." Okay, yeah, but we're going to go to Georgia. We just have to wait until we can communicate because I'm trying to. I've been in this process for something for a little while, so I'm trying to see how that materializes, and then I'll do my negotiation, and then we'll move on from there. You're a nice American. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. So he's coming to Atlanta. Hey, yo. Yeah. I heard Atlanta is one of the most LGBTQ spots in the United States. It must be wild over there. What's going on, Ghost? Yeah, what is in Atlanta? Like, we're never gonna go over there. What's the point in going over there? What's the point of going over? There's nothing over there. I even did a comparison. I was like, let's compare Tbilisi to Atlanta. Oh, you're from Taiwan. Oh, I need to go to Taiwan. He said beautiful black dudes. Like, come on, that's not what I want to see. I want to see culture. I'm not trying to see why why are we trying to see beautiful black dudes? Come on, come on, man. I even did a side-by-side comparison. I was like comparing the city of Tbilisi to Atlanta, and it's just no comparison. No, I think I did Tbilisi to the entirety of Georgia, like the state. And there was just no comparison. Like, there's just nothing over there. They even had Mexican food that wasn't really Mexican. Like, it's crazy. He said, we're straight out here, for sure. He said, that's culture. But I don't think I would be able to glean anything of substance from going to that culture. I'm going to be honest. Travel India at least once. Yeah, India is not on the list. India is not on the list. We are not going over there. Heard a lot of interesting things about India. We're not going to India. We're not. Straight up. Straight up. We're not going over there. But Georgia should be fun. I think Georgia is going to be a very fun trip. Japan, I don't know. I would like to go, but I don't know. I'm not in any hurry to go over there. You can have an experience, just don't be a pass around. What is the point in going to Atlanta, Georgia? Please, there's nothing over there. There is nothing in Georgia that I would like to see. That is interesting. Japan is on the list. I'm not in any rush to go over there. Flights to Europe really expensive in August. One way was $800. Woo! That's crazy. Well, the Nordics tend to be very expensive too, because you were going to like Norway, Denmark, right? Where else were you going? You were going to a lot of spots. Like the plane ticket to Georgia is like $600 round trip, which is not bad. No, it was all of Europe. Basically, August is peak season. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, actually. Which is why I changed the trip to the first week of September.
The camera went offline, so I'm like, oh my God, we lost power. And then sure enough, when I went to record it to Con Ed.
I don't know, man. I think it should be fun.
And then as I'm driving,
Georgia should be all right. We are not going to Atlanta, Georgia, man. We are not going to Atlanta, Georgia, man.
no, oddly enough, the streets lights were
Yeah, no, you're right.
houses that were down. And then no sooner than I got to the front porch, the lights came on.
We're not going anywhere in the United States. He said, yes, he is, chat. Are you from Atlanta, Georgia? That's why you're pushing it so hard? We're not traveling anywhere in the United States. This is boring. Imagine having all this time off and then you decide to go somewhere in the United States. Like, you're just wasting your time.
You know them can't go to the activity or whatever and dry up. Yeah, man.
He said, sure am. I'm sure. You're really pushing that little state. We're not going over there, for sure. All right, we're back. He's lying to us. Why would we go over there? States, it's just a waste of time. I said, Georgia, you silly little animal. All right. We just gotta warm up the food, right? And then make steak. gotta clean up this. I cleaned it up like last weekend. What happened, man? Can't invite anybody. Can't invite anybody here. And I gotta do laundry again. Life is tough. Anyway, yeah, Jay, we're not going to Atlanta, Georgia. We're not going to Georgia, the state. We're not traveling anywhere in the United States. It is just a waste of time. However, we will be traveling outside of the United States over and over and over and over again. High off life. Always, Anderson, you gotta be this way. You can't let this place get you down. Seriously. I'm just remembering, cause I was hanging out, there was this whole thing with this girl. But I was hanging out with her yesterday. She had like this whole list of aspects about my personality they're not good. You do this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, listen, my personality has gotten me super far. Granted, I'm not perfect, for sure. Sombra is not perfect. I'm not even close to being perfect. But I do know aspects about me that aren't the best. He said, yeah, I'm working tonight. No. I was off yesterday. I'm working tonight. Tonight we're working. Like, it's just interesting. It's just interesting, man. You're also looking a lot like a unit. I have been, Anderson, mate. Like, I've just been 4 to 5 days a week at the gym. Seriously. That's all. I've been really working hard at this. You're from what city, my friend? Certainly not Atlanta. Yeah, we're going to do this. Certainly not Atlanta. I'll tell you that. Okay, boom, because we got to dry the steak. Where did the burgers go? They disappear. I do a lot of cardio, which we're going to do tomorrow. I think I should do legs tomorrow. All right, mate. Eternal's back in the building. What's going on? It's Gannon. Eternal's here. So actually, this is good because you can actually understand a lot of what I'm saying. Thank goodness. Eternal, I'm glad you're here. No fat on you. That's what we do. In my experience, I found that people who point out that other people's personality flaws are avoiding their own personality flaws. That's really what it is. She is a very avoiding person. Eternal, check this out. We had this girl, the goddamn Shiptade, that's been telling me all this stuff about my personality. Like, yesterday, because we hung out yesterday. She's I'm all right, man. She's like, oh, I like to overshare. Oh, I like to automatically deny. Some things, like someone would say something about me and I'm just like, no. And that automatically dismisses them. And I absolutely do not entertain someone else's idea. What else do I do? There's a whole plethora of things she said. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Overshare. And I'm like, I think honestly, I'm going to tell you what it is. Was this the girl you were having that big meeting with? Yes. Her. I'm surprised you're still here, 87. She's like, she has all these things, like, you're this, you're that. But then, like, she's still here. You know what I mean? Like, I was gonna carry forward. There has to be, like, some sort of compromise. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I'm just saying, because it made me think, I'm just like, I can't be that. The amount of things that she was firing in my direction, you would have thought that I'm like some demon child. Like I'm Kid Boo's brother or something. Like I'm such an inconsiderate freak. And I'm just like, nah, man. Like I think I'm a pretty cool guy. That's serious. I'm not like horrible. Yasmin, what's up? Oh my goodness. She's been here since the beginning of this channel, by the way. But like, I'm not a bad dude. I don't think so. I really think that I listened to a lot of what she said and objectively thought about a lot of the things that she said, but I'm just like, I ain't that bad. Not him dissing his fan. 87, he wants you gone. Let's not try to. Well, first of all, 87 is not going to listen to you, by the way, because he's been here for a while, so he understands what I'm saying. Two, like, who are you? You're like some dude promoting Atlanta that just came in the chat. There's like nothing important about you, really. Seriously, I'm dissing you now. And that's what and that's the art of it. And that's the art of it, I think. I think that's the art of it. Karen. You got all these things to say about some of the people. We're so bad. Like, come on, man. All these things, which of course, I acknowledged. Like there's some things that, I'm not a demon. I listened to a lot of the things that she said, but Eternal said hi. Like also, I don't know when actually, maybe this Saturday, but she tried to she spoke to me for like over an hour and change, like just talking. And I'm just listening, of course, because, I know that she's talking and it's important to her. So I'm listening. And this is important to anyone. I would listen to anyone speak 4 hours because this is what I do. I think that you should just do that. God forbid I say something, she don't want to listen, right? Too much. And I told her about it, and then she's like, it's because you have all this energy when you talk, and it just makes me shut down. And I'm just like, I don't know. I think you just don't care about anything that's outside of your experience, really. What golden decade or famous person do you admire the most? I don't know. I like Russell Brand a lot, actually. Even though, like, he was a drugged up, affable nitwit. I think he's I don't know. I liked him a lot. He was, like, an inspiration when I was growing up. I'm making a lunch without oversharing. Do you think this time I'm gonna tell you something. I think she's, like, in some battle with herself about how she feels about me. This is what I think. Like, this is straight up. This is what I think. I think that because I don't think that consciously she likes how she feels about me. And she, like, tries her best to, like, I'm telling you, she's going through some stuff. For sure. She's going through some stuff. For sure. For sure. She's deflecting her personality flaws and doesn't want to deal with her own self. It's easier just to pick one. And that's what I think. I'm telling you. That's what I think. So anyway, it was fun, so I was just there listening, all this stuff. Is that Black Label? I don't get what you're saying. Men are the sun that radiates. Women are the moon that reflects in a good harmonious relationship. It's something I've been thinking past week about. It is. Now, Eternal, this guy's a little weird. He's like promoting Atlanta, Georgia. He's like contrarian. He's like, the reason why he hasn't disappeared from the stream yet is beyond me. I'm like, yeah, I'll just leave him here. But he's just been annoying, Eternal. That's really what it is. Ultimately, it's a guy that wants to be seen. He has like a little modicum of awareness. It's a little bit, but ultimately he's silly. So it's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, that's the situation with him. I don't know what Black Label is. Is that what, Johnny Walker? But yeah, that's the situation. I think there's a lot of projection going on. I think that there's a lot of stuff that she doesn't want to face. Dead serious. And so, yeah, that's really what it is. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, are they talking about Johnny Walker or something? Of course, not a problem, 87. You know what I think too? I don't think that there's a lot of things. You're making breakfast? No, I'm making lunch. Yasmin. How's school, by the way? Yasmin, it's been a while. How's school? Hold on. I'm getting so much food today. But yeah, that's what's really going on with this one, Eternal. I think it's getting some. I don't know if it's maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Right now, I just think that life is just weird. I'm watching you right after surgery. Oh, okay. I hope you're all right. Where's our good friend Jay? He just disappeared after we called him out. That's my good guy. Jay, you beautiful nationalist. That's what I'm saying, Eternal, right? Like, where is this guy? He just disappeared. So yeah, Eternal, that's what's going on. I think that there's a lot of denial going on over there, for sure. There's a lot of denial going on her side. A lot. There's a lot of the music that she does not want to face. A lot. I think she's still caught up with a lot of things in the past. He's I'm waiting for the culture. There he is. Because he's being seen, so he's happy. I think there's a lot of stuff that she's trying to face. I don't know. I have no idea. Eternal, but there's a lot of stuff going on over there. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. A lot. Is it hot in NY? Yeah. Smash that like button. Thank you very much, Island Boy. You talking about a Karen? I don't think so. I'm talking about like this. I don't know. She is wise though. She is. It's just that I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. It's just that she's a little delusional. I'm not gonna lie, and I think there's a lot of denial on her end. Dead ass. Straight up. Oh my God, I watched a mad stream last night. The guy had comments coming to the speaker, had no filter. That's crazy. I gotta learn how to do that. Let's see. I'm so tired. I don't know why it's driving me crazy. What's going on? It's still daytime. I finally know what to do when I grow up. I decided that I want to become a lawyer. Let's go. Woman delusional. Who would have thought? Yo, I'm actually seeing it full time. It's crazy. I think that I'm very logical. As men are, right? I think I'm very logical. And I'm very receptive to information having to do with negative aspects of my personality that hold me back. Straight up. That's just somber de piso. I don't know, I just do that. I think that, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of delusion on that side, for sure. I think there's a little bit of a denial. For sure. There's a lot of denial. A lot of denial on that side. Well, anyway, we're not going to speak too much about it. Don't overthink it, bro. That's what I think, too. Black women aren't delusional. I think American women are delusional in general. Anyway. I'm getting old, I guess, but I had a very busy week. I'll send you 100 if you smoke a rock on stream. No, you won't, because a million people say that. And I don't smoke, so. Can I be like you one day? It takes time. Can be one way, one day, and complete. That's what I'm saying. Yo, I'm thinking about this quote from the Bible. That's really what it is. It's like, their ways are movable. Thou canst not know them. I forget this from Proverbs or something, but that's really what it is. Their ways are movable. She says a lot of truths, for sure, but there's a lot of denial, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of denial. For sure. I can't be a horrible character, for sure. I think I'm just a strong-willed individual. That's really what it is. I think that's just really what it is. And I think she wants someone a bit more malleable, which I have been, because I'm trying to, extend a couple more feminine aspects about myself, right? Just get in touch with that. Be a bit more, loving and caring and all that. That's what I think you should do, but I don't know, man. You really can't know those ways, I'm telling you. She's just, because that's what it is. I think Karen was saying it earlier. It's like at the end of the day, you can't, she's just she's doing a lot of avoidance. We're not wearing a dress, all right? You're not wearing a dress. Oh, Slay, he said. What's wrong with him? What is wrong with him? Oh, Slay, he said. Oh, he said never believe a woman. No. That's not. I don't think that's the correct behavior to have as well. Because there's a lot of things that she said about me that are kind of true. Not the oversharing bit. I think that, and the thing is, she shares a lot too. She shares a lot, and I don't say anything. Because why? That's more to you. I'm gonna listen to you. No, he's being silly. Oh my God, a black. Okay. But anyway, I don't know, man. It's a lot. I don't know. It's just a lot of confusion over there. I'm more feminine sombre. No, I'm saying I have been, that's getting in touch with my feminine aspects. Like listening, and I've always been. That's the thing. I've always been listening, man. Like this is nothing new. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm thinking too much about this. So, hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, man. Soon Sombra be sitting down watching Rube. Yo, no, you freaking Muppet. You freaking Muppet. Sombra's not doing that. Listen, nod, it goes a long way. Then get about your day as always. Yeah, that's what exactly. That's exactly it. Of course, there's some other things she said too, but that's a little, it's not neither here or there. I mean, it is, no, it's accurate-ish. So, there's nothing wrong with that, Soma. I think that is commendable on your part. I'm telling you. And at the end of the day, you got to look at their actions. Like, we had the idea, remember, we were going through it, and then we got over it, and then we were ready to move on, and we were ready to power up. Right? You know what I mean? And then she decided to come back. She invited herself, under the guise of like trying to find out about some car rental place in Albania. Which is, by the way, you can't miss it. When you get out of the gates in the Tirana airport, you get out, boom, Albania rent a car. You can't miss it. So she could have just figured it out. No, I'm gonna be like, yo, let's watch something else. Let's watch something else. Hold still, bro. Yo, these guys are so. It's the same. Maybe it's the same guy. I think it's the same guy. I think this one guy comes in and says that same thing all the time. So I think it's probably the same guy. I'm gonna have it rest for a little bit. Weirdos, yep. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos. Welcome to the internet, guys. You're gonna meet a lot of weirdos. That's really what it is. Someone a piece over shares. Meanwhile, she died. I don't know. I think this is just silly, man. I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't know. She really in a battle with herself, for sure. She's really in a battle with herself, for sure. Thank you. What we got? Steak. I got steak. I have chicken, pasta, rice and beans. Eating a lot today. We got to get our energy tank full, you know. Kika, how are you? Thank you, Chris. He said you got the nod down pat. I'm working later today. Kika, what do you have planned for today? I'm just like, there's no way, man. This one is not the one for you. I don't think so. I think I realized that yesterday. Like, I think, like, it's just... I'm going to tell you something she also said. She also said, in defense of why she doesn't listen to a lot of the things I have to say, is because she's just genuinely not interested. And I'm like, but that's the whole part of interpersonal relationships, too. I don't know. Like, she logically believes that she doesn't have to engage in a or listen in a conversation. And it's like, how does she even get this far? How does she even get this far? You know, like, this is insane. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know. I don't know. Jay, you're still here. It's good to hear from you. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Someone said white privilege. I don't think so. I don't think it's that. I think we're trivializing it. I don't think it's white privilege. I think it's just a genetic thing. It gotta be. Just joined back and already heard some bizarre thinking. Yeah, that's serious. Yeah, that's serious. At least she's honest. Yeah, red flag. Oh no, for sure. 100%. 100%. It's I don't know, I just never heard about this. Jerry Fu, thank you. You mean she only likes one-way communication? That's really what it is. It's like, there's no way. I'm like, there's no way you could logically think like this. You know, like, there's just no way. It is, and these culture black men are enabling it. Maybe that's one of the most correct things you said, most accurate things you said thus far. Because by allowing this, or just continuing, I'm allowing it. You're absolutely right, Jay. I don't think it has anything to do with me being black, though. I think it's just... Just change the battery in your smoke detector? Oh, right. It's a black thing again. Somewhere needs to get a woman outside of the United States. You know what's crazy? She's from outside the United States. She's actually from outside the United States. But she's delusional, though. Karen, you're absolutely right. But anyway, there's we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. That is insane. I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you something. She said, "Uh-oh, there goes that theory. Eileen, I hate you." The American women are still bad. Straight up. It's just that when foreign women come to the United States and understand what they can get away with in the United States, they become even worse. That's what it is. I still hold on to my theory that American women are horrible. I'm telling you, they are. They are. Because it's the Americanization that affects all souls. Eileen, no, it's all good. It's all good. But it affects all souls. I'm telling you, I'm so serious. She's just, I don't know. She's just very, and maybe it's just her. Like, yo, because she's a little twisted too. Like, she sees only what she wants to see. That's really her thing. She's from Albania. You know what's funny? She had a trip in Germany and the Netherlands with her girls, right? And she had a problem. Oh, let's go, Eternal. That's good to hear. Very good stuff, man. Zell, I'm telling you, please, I'm telling you, foreign women are still better than an American woman, by far. She had a trip with her friend and her friends, and she was mad at her friends because her friends only wanted to do what they wanted to do and was not taking what she wanted to do into consideration. I wanted to burst out laughing. It was when we first met up, we had the dinner. She was telling me this whole story, and I was like, I really wanted to laugh because I'm like, are you not seeing parallels with this in your own life? I thought it was hilarious. I was like, there's no way you're not seeing parallels. There's no way you're not seeing this. Oh, I'm telling you, life is hilarious. Albania was communist for a long time. I imagine it shapes their outlook on life a lot. No, for sure. I remember they were under communist rule from Enver Hoxha for a long time, for sure. And then, but still, a lot of other Albanian women are not like that. That's what I'm saying. I think it's just a uniquely her thing. But no, because she went out there to travel with her friends. I thought it was hilarious. I was just like, mm-hmm. And then she was like, it's almost I felt like I wasn't being heard. And I was like, I was just like, there's no way we're having this conversation right now. I'm like, there's no way. I thought it was so interesting. Because I'm like, you're not seeing any parallels? I'm like, you're not seeing any parallels? Like, you have to open your eyes. God works in very, very mysterious ways, but I think that God was always saying in the books too that some people are just not gonna learn, straight up. Like, they're just not gonna learn. They're just not gonna learn. Like, that was a clear, like, look at this, look at this, look. I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, there's no way she had these experiences. There's no way. I don't know, man. And welcome to more muscle. Let's go. Eternal, let's go. You have to get to muscle, man. Hold on. I don't know. I thought it was very interesting. Straight up. I thought it was so interesting. And of course, I'm listening without prejudice. You know, like our guy George Michael, RIP. I just thought it was so interesting. I was like, there's no way. Like, there ain't no way. Okay, Eileen, what are you doing at the gym? Nah, lend us some roids. I got you. I just thought it was so interesting. And I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, Sombre ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Sombre can't be that bad. We can't be that bad. We can't be that bad, man. Okay. Well, let me know. Let me know what you find, or what you want to ask, what you would like to know. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I just thought it was very interesting, you know? Okay, at least you're doing something, Eileen. It doesn't have to be anything super large or whatever you see on those videos on Instagram. The idea is that you're active. Who are you? Nobody. No, you're right. I am nobody. My bat wings. There's not much you could do about those after a certain point. But you have to do like plank push-up holds, work on your triceps. That'll do some stuff. You're not gonna get big, but hey. Jay, you're still here? You're still here? What is it you want, man? Anyway, we'll see what happens, eh? We'll see what happens. Eileen, you're not gonna get big. You can't. You don't have the hormones for it. You're just gonna get sculpted. You need ticket? No, I'm not going over there. Little weirdo. Imagine me wanting to go to Atlanta, Georgia. Like, what is over there? There's nothing over there. Who said you could have your own room? Stop playing. We're not going over there. All right, okay, what do you think? Cool channel, thank you. It's a mix of a lot of things. Yeah, but you could still cultivate yourself a little bit. Joe? Karen, are you leaving? Oh, you're talking to Eternal. Oh yeah, we're almost at 6,000. We're almost at 6,000 subs. Let's go. Is he? Oh, grab. Sorry. Yeah, Eternal. See you later. Sorry, I didn't read that. I didn't read that comment. Sorry. See ya. I thought Karen was leaving. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna get off soon anyway as well. You gotta eat, Megatron. Go cook something. What are you eating there? We had like chicken, pasta, steak. Don't say sorry to a white man. Whoa. Yeah, Jay. You got 2 more comments and then you're gone forever. What the hell? What kind of neo-black supremacist comment was that? Oh, what the hell? I like the monthly check-in. Yeah, the Pesos perceptions are good. I find those fun. He said, yeah, you're gone. You have 1 more comment. Jay, that's weird. That's weird. We don't do that here. You got 1 more comment. I've allowed you too much permission, or too much license, for too long anyway. Kind of weird. What are you having? We had pasta, rice, chicken, steak. Sorry, turn Megatron. Buy white fan base. Yeah, that's not what it's about. You'll learn though, one day. Hopefully you will. I hate racist if it's uncalled for. He just told me I should never apologize to a white man. I'm like, what the hell? What the? We're not having that in the live stream. These guys are so weird, bro. That's so strange. It's always uncalled for. It's just strange. Anyway, he's probably gonna make a new account, and then we'll just get rid of that one because he can't resist being who he is. You know how it is. Eggs with butter. Nuts. That's good. I mean, I put butter on the skillet before I put eggs on it too. What's going on, Mr. Hartman? How many push-ups can you do, if any? I can't do any push-ups. I could probably manage 10. Thank you, Snoop. I was supposed to do something. Evan, are we doing this again? Yeah, you got a 3-comment limit now too. You're about to get banned permanently. Don't say that. That's weird. Oh, what? What's wrong with everybody today? I don't smoke nor drink. I'm a female. Oh, okay. What's going on, Snoop? Miss Snoop? You have 2 more comments left, Evan. You're gonna have to create a new account. Don't say that. What the hell is wrong with you? What's wrong with these people? Oh, you don't like your neighbor who grasped on my... Okay. You ever had exotic butter? Like ghee or something? Just like clarified butter? How are you, pro? I'm good, man. All right, Evan, you got 1 more comment left. Are cigars good for the body? I don't think so. Come on, Evan, you gotta make that comment good because you're gonna have to disappear from the live streams from now on. That was very, very uncalled for. I should have banned you a while ago, but these guys like to converse with you, so I figured, it should be alright. I heard it on Andrew Tate's podcast. I don't know anymore about it. Oh, maybe he was trying to sell cigars or some specific cigar, some brand. Do you wash the dishes? Yeah. I don't like to keep dirty dishes in the sink, especially when I leave the house. I don't know, it makes me feel weird outside. Almost like thinking about a conversation that went awry, outside of your control. You're a nice guy, that's why. So I just feel like it's strange, like why would you? I couldn't do it. You practice stoicism? Yeah, I do. Sometimes, like I said, I get emotional with people that I really care about. But for the most part, I'm pretty stoic. What's good? What's going on? The more so they can only control what we do. More so they can only control what we do. Oh, we can only control what we do. Yeah, of course. That's what I do. That's what I do. Everyone should not, try not to be very, very what is it called? Reaction based? Should just, sort of pause a little bit. As in stoicism, yeah. I agree with you. Reactive, yes. Can we all be nice? We're all brothers and sisters, yeah? It seems like you're single or your wife is punishing you. Whoa. No, I just like to... Well, I don't have a wife, and I am single. But I think that if the dishes are in the sink and someone could... clean them, I think someone should clean them. It doesn't matter if she's a woman or, My wife is punishing you. This thing, idiom. I swear your life is a constant circle of being in the park bench and being in your kitchen. Yo, right? I mean, or we're in the lounge on Saturdays. And that's what life is about. It's very cyclical, you know what I mean? It doesn't involve anything too crazy. I mean, we're going to go on vacation to Georgia. Muhammad thinks that the dishes just magically disappear. They should, as a man, when you come home, they should magically disappear. Vacation, where in Georgia? We're gonna go to Tbilisi, and then we're gonna drive around what do you call it? The country. Check it out. We're gonna check out the Swaneti. We're gonna check out Nimochminda, Borjomi, Gori, which is where this guy is from. Stalin. We're gonna check out what else is there? The Kakheti region. We're gonna check out Batumi. I want to go up to Kazbegi. We have a lot of plans. What's your favorite meal to cook? Pasta. Pesto pasta with salmon. So yeah, man, things might change, RH. You might see a different background, at least in September. We're gonna go to Georgia, man. Georgia, man. That's gonna be fun. We just gotta wait until things unfold. We have to wait. There's because I have to do some negotiating. You live, bro? Yes. You like sweet potatoes? Yes. I need to eat more sweet potatoes though. So thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, the Middle East. Where are these fruit flies coming from? Yeah, I need to get on that. Sweet potatoes are very good. It's like a complex carb. Since I'm here, I can get my pillows. Do you know the Arabic language? No. Someone a pizza with the pillows, baby. It's a 2-pack. I just bought 4 pillows. What? I wanted to just get 2. Sorry. All right. All right. We got new pillows, baby. Have you done any more painting? No, I have not. I've been doing a lot of hanging out, honestly. I've been doing a lot of hanging out and working. I've been doing a lot more working than hanging out. It's just that all day, yes. I didn't expect to hang out with this girl all day yesterday. Like I didn't, that wasn't to be expected, but she ended up staying around for the entire day. So, there, yeah. Do you know about the Red Room? No. What's going on, Akeem? How are you? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. It's confusing. It said 2-pack. Oh, it is a 2-pack. He said still retaining. We'll talk about it. Demetrius J. Cherry. Hello, how are you, man? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, okay, this is why you're feeling like this. Maybe that's why you're feeling tired. That's why you're feeling tired, Eileen. That is the reason. Summer that pizza with the new pillows, baby. Let's go. Hold on, guys. I'm just changing my pillows. Done it. He said, Eileen, good luck. Oh, okay, that gotta be it. Like when I took my first shot, I was feeling incredibly tired too. Like I didn't want to do anything. I want to impress a girl at work and got advice. I don't think you should do that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna end well. Just be yourself. If she doesn't notice it, then that's better for you because you know that she's not gonna like you for you if you pretend to do something else that you're not. I'm gonna put this inside. What's up, Lucas? Welcome back. All right, guys, it's like 12:48. I think I have to leave in like 3 hours. And I want to cut my hair because I look crazy right now. There's a lot of things I got to do. So I'm going to leave you guys here. It was beautiful while it lasted, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't let this place get you down. Stay ahead of the ball. Read. just be a little questioning of the information that you receive in life. That's really what it is. Be a little questioning about the information you receive in real life. You know, that's really what it is. Yeah, Joe, don't try to impress her because it's not going to end well. Seriously. Thank you, Roland. You always come in here. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Okay, it was great to meet you. Karen, it was great to speak to you. I think she's gone already. Eileen, please get better, get some rest. And I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao, stay radiant. Peace, guys.